Hello, everyone. Yes, this is, I am sacrificing my look for everyone to see is when you are an old woman and you're starting to get facial hair, this is the only way I know to be able to control them. Besides the fact that, I do produce a lot of facial hair too. Now, we can go through a lot of discussion through the production of hair, facial hair, and the reason why, but that's for another video. What I wanted to show you is I just applied Nair. And I didn't just apply Nair to my bare skin. I had to make sure I put some Mega Moisturizer, and this is the only stuff that I know it will do this, that puts a barrier between my skin and this so it does not burn and leave a rash. So right now, it's I just applied it less than few minutes ago. You will starting to see it starts to. I was very generous, and of course, I was on the line that you know the facial hair as women do not want to deal with. Now, um, when I was doing bikini contest, I did shave, and I did shave because I was in a hurry. I didn't want to have the rash, and I didn't do any, and so I ended up with a lot of extra hair. Besides the fact that I really did produce a lot of hair, so this tips comes from experience. So in the last probably 15 years, I've been using this product and this product alone in combination with the Mega Moisturizer known as Tokenic Roll-On um, to basically downsize my regrowth each and every time. And this is what the tip is about, is reducing the regrowth with the nair compared to shaving. Okay? And I can say that after all of that, I'm probably down to having less than 5% in growth, 5% in thickness, 5% in basically in the areas in even what grows back as in general. Yeah, so I am extremely happy to report this. But you have to be careful. This is not made for the face. Now, there's a lot of other products out there just like this that you can buy. I seem to have a sensitivity to all of them. This is the only one that seemed to be the less sensitivity for me, but you might want to try again. This is not made for the face, but I find that the ones made for the face are not strong enough for me to use on the face because these are thick hair. So I use this even in the gentle areas. Yes. So as long as I make sure that after use, I use this and as I wipe. Now, one of the major tricks I've learned too, using any of these, is you do not want to use water. Water seems to make them penetrate deeper, inner, and faster. So what I do have is my friendly toilet paper. And what I do is I just grab the one side and with a dry and pull. And I should be able to see a little bit of hair if there are any. If not, that's even better because that means I didn't have any there. Um, I start with the area that's the most sensitive. So, I start with this. Now remember, you don't want to run it into the hair you just want to run it away. And you can see this is the little hairs that come out. So we want to, now, after I do this, and now I have a little bit more of a side of forehead here. What I do immediately after is I take some of the Mega Moisturizer and I apply it on while I am doing the rest as you can see, you still have a redness happening. But if I do this and I use this instead of water, seem to take the redness faster away and not irritate. Now you can see a lot of the redness right now, and especially too that I have a little bit of rosacea, eczema there happening. Now I'm going to put this, and then when I have a chance that I'm finished with the rest of wiping, I'm going to then wash. Now this is another thing that you want to be careful. You do not want to wash with soap, because the soap again will make it reactivate. Dove dish soap seem to be the only thing, or one of those really chemical free shampoos, and I mean everything from sulfates to parabens. So as you can see, I have to make sure that I try to get as much as I can right here and work against the hair. Now, the best part about this is I don't have to do this for a couple of months, instead of every couple. And you can see, it does its job. And the little ones that you couldn't see earlier, you really can't see on paper, but it took them out. Now that I really want is to make sure that, see now that these little bubbles are forming and all this, be prepared. If you don't have this, then I don't know what else to use for you. You'll see. Now my face, it's all red. But at least it's not burning. So yes, this is a tip, but be very careful with it. Don't wait until you feel the burning off this. Just do it because it is the face, do it right away. Use the gentle ones first, and get used to it. Okay, so then what I do is I take a towel and my Dawn soap, because it seems to be the only thing that I do not have a reaction to. Then I wash it right off. And of course, there should be more hair on that. Take the other side of it, and I wipe it off. Feel a little bit of redness. Now there's a little bit of tingling happening because I just used the soap on it. So what I do is I take another one of these. I can feel the smoothness that there's no more hair. I told you that this area is much more durable, and you can see there is no redness. And then I do it again. This time though, it was again completely different. And as you can see, the redness is calming down. Now, again, we want to be at least doing this 3 times. I know it sounds even you feel, but I've done it, there's nothing left. No, you want to do it because it does have a tendency of wanting to stay and penetrate later on. So you want to make sure you wash it off, and that's why you need a good cloth in whatever area that you do it in. Make sure that you wipe thoroughly right off. You do this, and as you can see, looking much better. And now I'm going to do the third treatment again. It's not going to take that much longer if you do 1 or 3, but you are sure that you took all that residue of the meat off your skin and it doesn't keep on burning. Of course, do not use it near your eyes. Again, take the towel, a clean area, some soap, and do this again. Be very thorough. This is not a time to be gentle. Now, the reason why is because that thing, I've noticed, it really likes to hang on to your skin. You might not feel it, but it's there. And again, as you can see now, if I can do this treatment a couple of more times, if I desire, I'm going to put this on. I'm going to leave it on, and then I'm going to have a shower, and then I'm going to do another treatment. To completely assure that I don't have any residue of the meat. And as you can see, and of course, it feels oh so much better. Those hairs are gone. I know sometimes you go crazy trying to pluck them out because you can't get them because they're so small. Okay? That's just tip number 1 on getting rid of facial hair.